Good afternoon. This is Brian Dinkins, and I will be presenting on the Web Tool 2.0 tool EDpuzzle. I found it to be a phenomenal tool that teachers can use to engage students using videos. And as I go through the tutorial, you'll be able to see how that happens. You embed questions, and it's really effective. I think it provides a lot of tools for teachers to use to support their instruction and enhance it in visual ways. So I already have an account, but I'm going to go ahead and start as a teacher because um, they provide an awesome tutorial and they give you a welcome and then you start the tour. And what the tool does is provide you opportunity to practice trimming. So your videos might be long, but they give you an opportunity to trim those videos so that you're using just the content in the videos that you want to use. So here's an opportunity to practice. And also, they allow you practice to embed questions. So if we were working on inferences, you would say, um, maybe based on what you've seen, um, what do you think will happen next? And so here's an example of what the teacher might see after they've assigned the video and the questions. It would give the teachers opportunity to see who watched it, what the percent of mastery is, was it turned in on time. And I just think that's a great opportunity for teachers to really assess mastery on a specific standard and lesson objective as it relates to the video assignment. So I already have an account, so I'll just click log in real fast, and I use my Google account, which was very helpful for me because there were resources that I already had available to me in Google that I could use. So here is a code that students, as they create their accounts, they will use to go on and access the lessons that you provided for them. And so I'm going to go through really briefly and show you how I've created those. But before, um, let's go to search. So if you look over here to the left, you'll see that EdPuzzle provides YouTube, Khan Academy, Learn Zillion. I mean, there's a number of videos that you have access to in every content area that allow you to provide the instructional resources that you need to provide students with visuals. And so I'm going to go to my content because I've already um, selected a tool. I'm currently the founder and CEO of the National Institute for Child Empowerment, which is an organization, nonprofit, created to teach social and emotional skills embedded in instructional content. And so I've chosen John Legend um, as a resource, teaching students how to overcome challenges and be persistent. And you'll see that in the lesson activity that I put in the blog. But here, I've gone through, and I'm not going to go through just for the sake of time, the entire video, but I'll show you what I've done so far. I've gone through the video and embedded two questions that really align with students identifying how John Legend overcame his challenges and specific vocabulary that really helps develop their understanding of what those social emotional learning objectives are.
Is every successful person you know has failed at what they love to do before. Um, I've been unsuccessful in my career. You just didn't know about it because I wasn't famous yet, and I was trying to be famous. I was trying to get a record deal for 6 years, and I kept getting turned down. And any successful person you know, even though it seems like everything just happened for them, it usually was preceded by a bunch of failure, or at least a significant amount. But the great ones.
And so the question that I embedded in the video is, what did John Legend say that every successful person has dealt with at some point in their life? And so the students would answer here and then submit, and then they would continue on. And so just to see an example of that, I'm going to go
Where they don't
back
fail.
and edit the video so that you can see. So you might know a video um, that you've already used in the past. You can look for it. So let's say you can add audio track. You can add audio notes. I just want to embed questions because I've already done my homework. And at 23 seconds, I'm going to put define persistence, which is a term that he references in his talk. And then you save. And so now that question is embedded. So after you've gone through, and I had maybe 8 questions that I put in this particular one that I'm not going to go ahead and do now. But after you finished, you finish, you assign it to your class, you prevent skipping, so they have to go through every question, and then you could put a due date in if you want, but I'm not necessarily going to do that now because we're going to do this activity during our class, and so you assign and you send. And so here is the code that the students will upload when they go into their accounts that they've set up. And there's actually an app that you can download on your phone to do it as well. And I thought that was awesome too for maybe older students. And so here is the code that they can use. And so there's a number of resources that you can use with this. I think it's a great tool to use. And hopefully someone in our class will find a benefit of using it. Thanks and have a great day.